All right, so yep, I did it. I lowered the T7. Bring on the hate, bring on the comments from the suspension purists. Oh, what are you doing? You're changing the geometry of the bike. You're making it worse. It's gonna be horrible. All right, let's talk about what my actual experience is and what I did on this 2025 Tenere 700. So, I'm 5'7". I've got a 28-inch inseam. And yes, I've got short guy problems, right? Every bike I've ever ridden has always been ultra tall. And I've had to take measures to get comfortable on it. Now, I have gotten used to riding on tall bikes without making any changes. But my plans for the T7 are more on-road touring, gravel road, camping, and I just want to be comfortable on the road. When I come to a stop, you know, the roads out here in California are, let's just say they're not the highest of quality. And so a lot of times you can find some pretty deep holes when you go to put your foot down. And I can barely tiptoe on this bike. And so I wanted to lower it, but do as minimal suspension changes as humanly possible. And what I came up with was to get the lowered seat and to do basically the lowering link from Yamaha. Now, the one from Yamaha is 11 millimeters. And 11 millimeters is not a lot. I know there are other products out there that you can go all the way up to 30 millimeter drop. And I have some experience with two-wheel geometry when I look at mountain bikes and such. And so I knew that if I went with the 11 millimeter drop, I could lightly adjust the front forks and keep it really close to what it came on off the assembly line. And so the combination between the lowering link and the seat actually takes it down about 28 millimeters total. And it's been a huge help. Today's the first ride. I've taken it on freeway, and as you can see, we're rolling through some twisties in Northern California, through the mountains and the canyons, and I really don't notice that big of a change at all. Again, by purpose, right? Being mindful of not wanting to adjust or make any big changes. And so, installing the link, pretty self-explanatory. 2 bolts. You just have to make sure that the sleeves come out and the reed bearings inside do not, nothing happens to them. They were lubed. I've seen on other videos where they come out and people are like, oh, it's so dry. Mine actually had plenty of grease in it. And what I'll do is I'll drop some video in here of me doing it myself. I did it with a motorcycle jack. And, the hardest part was really getting the bolts in with the new links, and I'll show a video also of the difference between the stock link and the lowered link, and it's not a whole heck of a big difference. And so, my other concern with going this way was the seat. Would it be uncomfortable? The only way you lower a seat is you just cut pad out, and so far today, yeah, that's a thing. The seat is definitely not as comfortable. It is a bit narrower, which allows you to get your legs straight up and down and your feet down. But the other thing I noticed too is I can feel more vibration from the bike around 4,500 and up. Whereas maybe the seat took a little bit out of that. In the tail end, maybe it buffered it a little bit. But so far I'm in about 60 miles, about an hour of riding, and honestly my ass doesn't really feel that much worse than it did with the stock seat. So The advantage to using the lowered seat from Yamaha is it's 120 bucks. The same seat from Seat Concepts, which as of today, which is May of 2025, is not available. That's about $350, and so I thought it was worth a shot. Give it a shot and see how it goes. And right now, like I said, it's not bad. It's comparable to stock, it's not bad at all. So I think overall the money spent was worth it. I could actually get the balls of my feet to the ground, and there was no way I could do that. I couldn't even do that on the Norden 901 with the lowered seat, but this one I can. Interesting note though is that the 2025 bike is a new release. I wouldn't say it's a new release bike, it's an updated bike. And there are parts from the 24 that do not fit on the 25. And there's a lot of parts out there that are unconfirmed of whether they fit or not. And so if you're going to start accessorizing your 25 Tenere, make sure that you either, read the reviews, check on the forums to see if there's anything different between the two. So far in the twisters here, the bike feels great. It doesn't feel like there's been any change at all. I'm more comfortable on it. I'm more confident when I come up to a stop sign. And I think anybody who has a 30-inch inseam or lower, this should be a great option for you. And it's something you should look into. I really hope you're enjoying the content that I'm trying to put out here. If you do, throw in a subscribe for me. Hit that all the other YouTube stuff you do with notifications and like and all that kind of stuff. It really does help my channel. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, which is amazing. But folks really seem to like the T7 content, and there's going to be a lot more of it. This is going to be the summer of T7 camping and adventure, and so if you like it and you dig it, help me out. Throw me a sub, hit like, and check out some of the other videos I've got. If you have any questions about the install, what other options did I look at, leave a comment below too, and I can help you out. With the channel at this size, I'm responding to every comment that's put up there. So questions, let me know. Again, thanks for watching these videos, and we'll see you on the next one.